Ready for the mosh pit, shaka brah? That's right, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs. It looks like the leaks were legit because Deck 9 and Square Enix have officially revealed the next entry in the Life is Strange series. This one titled Life is Strange Reunion for obvious reasons. That's right, all you price-filled junkies finally get your wish. Your two favorite girlies together again, partners in time, solving a mystery, all that fun stuff. All at the expense of narrative cohesion. No, I'm kidding. Partly, it's really half a joke considering they already opened that can of worms with Double Exposure, which is a game that many Life is Strange fans didn't love, myself included. If you want to know my full thoughts on Double Exposure, I made an hour-long retrospective on the game, and it's pretty damn fantastic, I think. Genuinely some of my best work probably ever, to be honest. So please, I encourage you to check that out. Link will be in the description down below. But now that we've got the obligatory shameless self-promotion out of the way, let's get into the nitty-gritty and talk about Reunion, because Square Enix actually shared a lot of stuff about the game. They revealed way more today than I expected, honestly. And that's another thing, I'm writing and recording this mere hours after the reveal premiere, so it's possible that more information could be drip-fed to us over the coming days or weeks, but what this video is more of a knee-jerk reaction to what we saw earlier. And as it usually goes when it comes to Life is Strange, I saw some things that I like, as well as some things that kind of concern me a little bit. Simply put, I'm cautiously optimistic for Life is Strange Reunion, so let's explore why. We're going to start positive here and talk about the things that I like. First off, I'm actually very excited about the fact that Reunion is a straight up direct continuation of Double Exposure. While it's not usually how the Life is Strange series operates, I think the familiarity of Lakeview and its residents will bring a nice warmth and coziness to the playing experience, at least for me as someone who quite liked the world that they built with Double Exposure. It'll also hopefully give the writers the opportunity to flesh out some of the more underdeveloped characters from Double Exposure, like Amanda, Reggie, and even Loretta, who is a character that I found mad annoying at first, but she somehow managed to really grow on me by the end. Based off of what we've seen, it seems like she'll play a bigger role in Reunion by putting her journalistic skills to good use. Hopefully. It also seems like the game will actually have more stakes because your choices could determine the fate of certain characters. One of my gripes with Double Exposure is that it felt like your decisions had no real bearing on how things played out in the story. So it'll be nice to actually see your decisions have at least some sort of impact in Reunion. Gameplay wise, I actually like that they're bringing back the rewind powers. I didn't know how much I liked it at first because I really did like the timeline hopping ability from Double Exposure, but let's be real, rewind is a huge part of what made the gameplay in Life is Strange 1 so compelling, with the different environmental puzzles and stuff, so I ain't mad at it. As much as I would have liked it to remain unique to that first game, nothing is anymore because they made Double Exposure, so fuck it, do whatever the hell you want now. Something I'm also really excited about is being able to play as Chloe again and then bringing back her backtalk ability from Before the Storm. It's not a mechanic that I really cared about at all in that game, but I don't know man, there's something about it here that just makes me feel kind of giddy. I mean, between Max having her rewind powers and Chloe being able to talk herself out of certain situations, I feel like a teenager again, man. This is 100% nostalgia bait and it's fucking working on me. Damn you, Deck 9. The game really began to get on my nerves narratively, but I can admit that Double Exposure was a pretty damn fun game to play, and I don't doubt that Reunion will be as well. Wait, I'm looking at my notes. Is that really all I had for things that I like? Wow, okay, well, here we go. Let's talk about my concerns, I guess. Look, I know I was literally just talking about how excited I am to be playing as Max and Chloe in the same game, but I mean, what the fuck is Chloe doing here, man? I will admit that the reason they gave for Chloe coming back, even if you chose to sacrifice her, makes a bit of sense. At least relative to Double Exposure, which hardly makes any sense at all, so But in all seriousness, bringing back Max was already a huge misstep for a lot of people, so how they go about handling both Max and Chloe together could really be a make or break. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're bound to rustle some feathers no matter what, but honestly, as someone who's not a Pricefield obsessed person, I just want them to wrap up their story in a way that makes sense and is at least somewhat impactful. Because this is a story that was never necessary. Ever. Even though people have been clamoring to see Max and Chloe again ever since Life is Strange 2, that first game stands on its own very well, and all these continuations are really doing is diluting that story. No matter how you slice it, I'm sorry, that's just the reality here. So if you chose to sacrifice Chloe and then she comes back in Reunion and stays alive, then what the fuck was the point of the first game? If she comes back and then dies again, that's just pointless too. Max experienced that loss in the first game, why put her through that again? And the other side of the coin ain't much different because even if you did choose to save Chloe, Arcadia Bay ends up not being destroyed either. Unfortunately, we have a bit of a conundrum because no matter which direction the story takes, whether that be restoring the timelines to the way they were or not, the emotional weight of the ending of Life is Strange 1 will be completely fucking diminished. I know some of you are probably watching right now like, dude, calm down, the game was just announced, we still barely know anything. I get it, but I'm sorry, this is what I do. I just love speculating about the future of some of my favorite things, and Life is Strange just has me a bit concerned at the moment. But at the end of the day, man, Double Exposure is already a game that exists, so at this point we might as well just enjoy the ride, right? Regardless, I'm looking forward to playing Life is Strange Reunion come this March, which is really soon actually. And as much as I would love to make a nice lengthy video essay on it, I just can't. I'm moving in early April, so the timing just won't be right for me. But hopefully I like it more than Double Exposure. We shall see, I guess. If you've watched all the way up to this point, I sincerely thank you. I'm always unsure whether or not my style of video making is engaging enough to keep people watching. Especially this video, considering I just kind of decided to write this out on a whim. I was like, I'm in between projects at the moment, so why not? Let's squeeze this one in. If you're new and happen to come across this video, consider subscribing. I'm bad about asking people to do that. I usually make video essay style content on this channel, so if you're interested in that, be sure to stick around. There's plenty of that to go around here. And again, if you want to know all my thoughts and feelings on Life is Strange Double Exposure, go watch my retrospective. Seriously, watch it. I worked hard on it. I'm going to put it up on the screen all nice and big at the end so you can't miss it. But anyways, I'll stop talking your ear off now. This has been Eric Dixon with The Button Press, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.